Can't you see you have no chance?
My whole life defies the odds.
Unlike her cousin having no memory of his origin, just the one he found himself, adjusting to his newfound strength and abilities, Cara does bear the full weight along with the tragic apocalypse of the Kryptonian Empire. Her introduction and exploration in the superheroes franchise has yet to be merely tapped into, but thanks to her current solo TV series where she will be having at least a taste of the superhero's life she will have to accept.
This is the peace you deserve. You alright, Blondie?
Even though time and space did play a number on her in her close turn with baby Kal at the time of Krypton demise, on getting to Earth, the older now became the younger. It's clearly evident that Kal, now Clark Kent, or Superman, still lacks any formal Kryptonian cultural ethics. The holograms he does interact with from time to time are no real substitute from the knowledge his older, now younger cousin has.
I'm sorry I wasn't here. I couldn't help you. But Metropolis wasn't your fault.
For the most part, the content of discussion will be focused on the second part of the Injustice League. At the present, we see Cara's introduction, now taking on the mantle of the household symbol of the elves. Unawares of the exteriors of the current surroundings, she finds herself on Earth, under the supervision of Black Adam and Wonder Woman. She's also not aware of how much her ideal brother has changed nor his view of heroism. Bruce Wayne will eventually learn of another Kryptonian on Earth and a close relative of his one-time partner in the past, Superman. At this time you could say, the Justice League band of superheroes had divided opinions on how justice was approached throughout the world. A look down the previous lane of the Injustice League, we learn about the death of Lois Lane, one of Metropolis City's finest journalists and Superman's love interest. The killer is no other than the Gotham's most notorious clown, Batman's nemesis, the Joker. In Injustice League 1, Superman's code term of revenge and justice was to stop all crimes before they were committed. That meant killing the perpetrators, as he had done to the Joker. This delegation of course brought a rift in the Trinity, degenerating to broken alliances. This Trinity members outside the founding members, as you know, were Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman. Throughout the Injustice League 1 and 2, Batman's opinion, as anticipated, was of different perspective from Superman's and Wonder Woman. The other superheroes were not left out in the debate, as some choose to no longer associate themselves, taking sides with Bruce.
Your powers are restored. I should leave for Kanda. Make sure its defenses are prepared.
Brainiac hasn't attacked it yet?
The Rock of Eternity's magic hides conduct from prying eyes, even Brainiacs. But I don't expect him to be fooled forever.
Cal, we need to talk.
Give me a minute, both of you.
Coming back to the present events of Injustice 2, we see a gradual unfold of events of an invasion, which turns out to be Brainiac, the realm's collector, and the architect of the planet Krypton. It is evident that Brainiac now wants Earth, and will stop at nothing until he achieves its goal. Citizens are in a state of panic, and it falls on the heroes to do what they do best. Things get serious, forcing all superheroes to push aside their differences and unite for a common goal, especially after the abduction of Black Canary and Green Arrow by Brainiac. The heroes learn much to their dismay. Their circle has been infiltrated with Brainiac's goons. These goons happens to be their fellow Justice League members aside from the city's villains, who were under the influence of Brainiac. Cara, though just been new to all of this, and having been shielded from the outside world, learns of it, and persuades to aid despite restraining cautions from Black Adam and Wonder Woman. The duo, realizing they need her as well as her knowledge of Brainiac, having survived the eruption of Kryptonian planet, decides to indulge Cara on the mission.
Damien told me what happened. Is Diana all right?
She's fine. But she was gonna kill Harley. I've never seen her so cold-blooded.
Yes, it's unfortunate.
I know. What was she thinking?
It's unfortunate.
Bruce Wayne no doubt makes his assessment of Cara on their first encounter, and in later occurrences decides that Cara's analysis and approach could very well be in symphony with his. As the need for numbers increases and the search for Brainiac's bane continues, the Batman and the others reluctantly agrees to involve the Man of Steel in the fight. Cara's glimpsed sight of her brother is nothing short of a happy reunion, just like Clark.
Diana chose now to deal with Harley. More unfortunate that you got in the way.
What?
The Joker sickened Harley's mind beyond healing. When she relapses, innocent people will die.
We however learn of the argument between Cara and her brother on their ethics of justice following Diana's almost daring attempt to kill Harley Quinn. She is further convinced after Superman's odd explanation of Diana's actions and attempts to leave in realization that there's nothing she could do to persuade her brother to say otherwise. It is clear from this where she stands. Even though she understands Clark's reasons for his actions, she once again stays true to her opinion following an alliance with Bruce and going against her brother, standing for what's right in the end after Brainiac's defeat. She also swore to herself to uphold the L's household name in the exile of Clark.
Not how I wanted things, but humans. They've been slaughtering each other for millennia. I stopped that violence. Humans need strong leadership. We have to save them from themselves.
Whose son are you? Zor-El's? Or General Zod's?
You cannot doubt the fact that Superman, whether hero or villain, still remains an iconic character. Kara's introduction and timeline won't change that.
This is gonna hurt. A lot.
Even better.
She does share the same traits like her brother in strength and weakness. The real issue here is that her storyline path may never be sufficient enough, at least in the eyes of fans, to gain authenticity and honor outside the shadows of Superman. Her potential is yet to be fully explored, unlike her fellow heroine Wonder Woman. But we believe her appearance and heroism in her solo TV series show will give us something to look at. Even though Supergirl is much older than her brother, her time on the Kryptonian planet should have taught her some experience, skills, and moves which by far would have placed her on a superior level than baby Kal. From what the creators of these two characters have made out so far in the movies and comics, there's however no difference, well except for the little knowledge of Krypton before its demise. Hopefully, this might change. She may as well be tagged the strongest superheroine, just like Superman is tagged the strongest superhero, and may very well be a force of greater ramification than our Amazonian princess.
You're gonna be okay. I'll get you to a doctor. Cal can protect you.
Superman? Oh, Blondie, you're funny.
It's logical to conclude that Kara's pledge to restore the L's household name would propel her to uniting the divided Justice League members together in definitive success with support from Batman and, of course, Wonder Woman. We can only know for certain in the official release of Injustice 3, that is if there are plans ongoing.
And help you.
Think about all you've lost, Cara. What if you could have saved Krypton?
I think about it every day.
Stand with me.
It's Brainiac. He's extracting the cities early.
Then we fight back. I must go to protect Kanda.
Go. We're heading to Metropolis.
What about her?
All that matters now is stopping Brainiac. When this is over, you need to choose. You're either with me or against me.
But she's defenseless. She's had no trial. You told me Amazons fought with honor.